There are 3 levels of Vajrayogini practitioners. Without getting into very big specifics, the lowest, just bring my dolce, vajra and tamarul, not the whole tray. Okay, and not the restaurant, just those 3 items. Did I say without the tray? Okay, lowest level Dharma practitioner, Vajrayogini practitioners, and people are like kind of lazy, but they do their sadhana. Okay, all level of Vajrayogini practitioners, you have to have Guru devotion, total. You have to hold your vows, total. You have to do your sadhana, total. You have to do the mantra, totally. And your commitment and the retreats, and you have to do your soul. So the 5 main ingredients to achieve. Now, how intense you do that is the level that you achieve. The lowest level of Vajrayogini practitioners is 14 lifetimes is guaranteed. So every single consecutive lifetime, you will be reincarnated in places where Vajrayogini's teachings are alive, the lamas are alive, and you hear her name, you get her statue. Maybe you get offered a statue, whether you like it or not, but you'll like it later. You will get it. You will get it. A Vajrayogini or something to do with it. It's one. So for 14 lifetimes, you take rebirth again and again and again and again. Until the last. So within 14, you can achieve the goal. It doesn't have to be 14, within. Next level of Vajrayogini practitioner will include those 5 points I told you. The next level is when you die. When you close your eyes and you enter Bardo, what you hear is this. You hear singing, chanting. You will experience Vajrayogini coming down, hugging you, holding you, kissing you, embracing you, touching you, and you'll be ascending to paradise with her. Kichara paradise. She comes directly to take you with an entourage. The highest level practitioner is this. That's the best. The highest level is this. Is your very body. The elements become very subtle and very, very, very light. And your actual body turns into that of a rainbow body. The 4 elements become very subtle. Turns into that of a rainbow body. You ascend Kichara paradise with this very body. With this very body. That is the highest level of practitioner. So Vajrayogini is always depicted as flying, or ready to fly, or in the midst of flying. Always depicted. Why is that? Flying represents overcoming or going over a landscape or going over a certain area. So this flight, in Vajrayogini's case, means flying over samsara. So it's represented flight. And the reason why her effigies and her images are always in the form of flight or ready to fly is because her special tantra is, its specialty is to attain the rainbow body, which means without having to experience death, you can ascend Kichara paradise. And that is called the rainbow body. And recently I read a scientific kind of explanation that the Dalai Lama gave, one of the books I have, that explained the rainbow body. And how that is very special in this tantra. So what I'm saying is for the highest level practitioner, in this very life you transform the very components of your body to that of a rainbow body. Rainbow meaning not you become a rainbow, it means very light. The medium practitioner is in Bardo, which means after death, before rebirth, she takes your consciousness. But you leave your body behind. And then the lowest practitioner is within 14 lifetimes. So that is promised within the Vajrayogini Tantra. Now there's an extra added promise within Pavanka's lineage. It's not 14 lifetimes, it's 7 lifetimes. So you get a 50% discount with Pavanka, literally. Questions?
Assuming we are ascending to the paradise, does it mean we will be enlightened or
no
need to?
Not necessarily. But you can be very high level of attainment, not necessarily. If you're enlightened, you kind of emanate your own path. So you can have Feng heaven. So it doesn't have to be Kichara paradise, be Feng paradise. So when you get enlightened, you emanate your own path and get your own place. Okay? Okay, questions?
if you mess it up on 14th lifetime, then
Impossible. 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 Why? Based on those 5 points I gave you. Impossible. Why? Those 5 points in doing the practice will propel you faster and faster and faster and faster. Will propel you. Impossible. You gotta stop thinking, what happens if, no. Have more confidence in Vajrayogini, if not yourself. Definitely impossible. Get her statue, paint it with gold, offer a lot of mantras, offer a lot of jewelry, make it totally beautiful, make it totally fabulous, prostrate, make offerings, make a connection with her. When you worship her image, her statue, and her holy objects, when you do that, you worship that. You create an affinity to receive her teachings and to accomplish it. Because her whole body is representative of the path that is being taught. Very important. Some of us, I'm not pointing any fingers, are very lucky. They actually get statues that are blessed by their lamas. It's called theirs. Already consecrated. Why is that? It could be that they have a lot of merits. It could be that they have a lot of demerits. Either way. It's very, very holy. And we think, oh, well, my parents might freak out. Yes, that's why her statues are always kept secret throughout history. Because her statues are the very embodiment of controversy. Everything about her is controversial. And that's what's going on. That's why she fits us. You don't want a nice deity. You want to praise some deity who's all calm and smiling with clothes on. It's boring. That's right. Guru devotion, the pure practice of Guru devotion. Holding one's 3 sets of vows. That is Pratimosha, excuse me, Bodhisattva, and Tantric vows. Pratimosha for non-Sangha can be the refuge vows. Okay. Then, doing Vajrayogini's 11 yogas or sadhana, either way. Because the sadhana contains 11 yogas, inner and outer. Okay? Then doing her mantra with complete confidence. By the way, her mantra is considered the king of mantras. Means there's no mantra more supreme than her mantra. That's considered the tantra. Her mantra is the king of all mantras. Okay? Then doing the Tsechu, T-S-E-C-H-U, or Tok. Now breaking the Tok commitments. Why? Tok is a very accelerated method of collecting merits to achieve the accomplishment of the 11 yogas, or generation and completion stages. But just write 11 yogas easily. So doing Tok is an accelerated rate to collect merit to achieve those yogas. Because if we don't do Tok, it takes a long time to achieve those yogas. Because the merit required is 3 aeons. So Tok is an acceleration of 3 aeons of collection of merit. Because according to Sutra view, without achieving enlightenment, 3 aeons. To accelerate 3 aeons, Tok is included. Why? Because you're making offerings to all the 3 tools, transforming yourself into a deity. Purifying, having pure view, regenerating your vows. So Tok is extremely important, extremely. And also during Tok, the entourage, the Vajrayogini or Vajrayogini comes and blesses the different areas in the body that we're supposed to meditate, to clear, to open, to reach enlightenment. Because our body can be used as something to reach enlightenment. Very, very important. Okay, so those are the 5. Those were told to me by Kenta Swamiji, by the way. Yakabali. Questions?
On page 234, it says Vajrayogini is often the first yidam that is given to the students. Question is, so for their lineage, it's like they jump straight into tantric deities?
No. When he says it's the first yidam he gives, it doesn't mean the minute they walk into their Dharma center they get Vajrayogini Abhisheka. No. They have to do the 4 preliminary monjo practices. Once they finish the monjo, the first yidam they get is the yidam they get. They don't get anything else. That's all they get. That's what he wants them to practice. Okay, so the word right above that, the word in Tibetan Wangpuk literally means to feel the power. On this day, Rinpoche gave the Vajrayogini Abhisheka to these students plus a few other senior students, including David Rome and Vajrayogini, who hadn't finished the preliminaries, but whom he decided to conclude anyway. So what does that tell you? We have to finish the preliminaries. But he made exceptions. Do you see that? You see that?
Yeah.
So it's not the first yidam he gives the minute they walk inside the door. You understand that? Your question is, he gives that straight out to them, right? No, he doesn't.
So they also like, I mean, for example, for us, we have like Tsongkhapa is our yidam first.
Well, actually, Tsongkhapa is your yidam, but it's actually a preliminary practice. He is called a yidam, but it's actually in reality a preliminary practice. And what practice is he? Guru Yoga. Why? How many people today can view their guru as guru? So instead of guru, you substituted for Lama Tsongkhapa. In the Nyingma tradition, their Guru Yoga is substituted by Guru Rinpoche. Okay? So it's actually one of the preliminary practices. Under the guise of a yidam, so when you're told you're giving a yidam, it's kind of like, oh, I'm special. You get it? It's a trick, but it worked. Questions, please? Yes?
Before we receive Vajrayogini Abhisheka, we need to receive another higher tantric initiation before we.
I see you, even if you're hiding. I know what you're thinking.
Yes.
We need to receive another higher yoga tantric deity before
Yes, and your moment.
So in this case, it doesn't apply to them.
It is a given. See, if you say I'm going to receive Vajrayogini, you don't mention all the preliminaries also. You don't have to mention we have to study Lamrim. You don't have to mention we have to study the three ritual paths. You don't have to mention all that. It's a given. Meaning, it's automatically included. So before Vajrayogini's practice, you have to receive a preliminary practice because hers is very secret. You don't focus on that. You say Vajrayogini, that's included. You understand?